What's up everybody, Mosh here, and in this video I'm going to talk about a few things that I would like to see implemented into the PS5. Now before I get into this, I have no idea what gameplay you're watching right now because insider knowledge, I haven't recorded it yet. But it's probably me just dilly-dallying around in Red Dead Online, probably fishing, who knows. Alright, so all of us know that the PlayStation 5 is releasing during the holiday season of 2020. We are a year away from it. Actually less than a year away at this point. We still don't know much about the system, but a few things have been confirmed. One of the biggest things, in my opinion, is the new way to download games. So before, if you wanted to download a game, you had to download the whole thing, which takes up a lot of space. I can't even run 3 games right now on my PS4 because I have the launch day one, which is 500 gigs. I can't have Red Dead Redemption 2, Modern Warfare, or Destiny 2 installed at the same time. I can have them installed, but once one needs an update, it says, oh, well, you don't have enough space left, and then I gotta delete something just so I can install a little patch, and then I gotta reinstall the whole game. It's a nightmare. So with the new change, you can just download whatever portion of the game you want. If you only want multiplayer, download just multiplayer. If you just want single player, you can download just single player, then you're not taking up all that extra space for a portion of the game that you're not even gonna touch. That's a great change. I love that. We also know that the PS5 is going to be backwards compatible with at least the PS4. Now, a lot of us are obviously hoping for further backwards compatibility with PS3, PS2, and PS1. That would be a dream to be able to play any PlayStation game I have on the PlayStation 5, a true all-in-one gaming system. Now, I know there are some issues with the PlayStation 3, how it was made, the architecture, whatever the case is, but that leads me into my next thing, which is have as many games as possible available in the PlayStation Store. For some reason, they can't get it to where you can just put your PS3 disc in the PS5, then just put the PS3 games in the store. A lot of us will rebuy games we love, and we'll just have them digitally. Obviously, every PS5 game will be in the store. Have as many PS4 games as you can get, PS3 games, PS2, PS1. I know you can't get every single one because there's licensing and legal issues and all that. So getting all of them would be really difficult, but just try to get as many as you can on there. Because I know a lot of us will be just sitting there one day and we'll think back to a PS2 or PS1 game we used to play, but we never owned it. And then we could just hop in the PlayStation Store, search it up, boom, buy it, download it, and now we're playing it. So full backwards compatibility with people that actually own the discs, and if not, then make as many PlayStation games available as you can in the store so people can at least buy the older games and still enjoy them. And on the topic of backwards compatibility, why stop at just the system? Why not let the controllers be backwards compatible? What if I'm playing a PS2 game and I want to use a PS2 controller? There's an option. And why stop there? Why not include memory cards? What if I'm playing a PS1 game and I still have my PS1 memory card and I want to load in a save? Like, we don't know what the PS5 looks like, so, I mean, those things would be obvious if you saw them on the actual PS5 themselves. But since we don't know what it looks like yet, the dev kit is not what it looks like, so don't even bring it up. I would love for the PS5 to be quieter than the PS4. Some games it's okay, other games it's not okay. Another thing I would like to see is colored consoles. The consoles in past years have all been black, and black's cool, and occasionally you get a white one. You have the limited edition ones that come with a few games, but I would like to see them in different colors, just standard, no limited edition stuff. Like if I want to go buy a red one, I can. If I want to buy a blue one, I can. Options. It's all about options. The more options, the better. And something to bring up about this is right now PlayStation's doing their 25th anniversary celebration, and they sent out a tweet, and it just mentions that the PS1 came in a few different colors. It says, from iconic gray to midnight blue, the original PlayStation came in several shades of fun. Now, if you're celebrating your 25th anniversary, out of all the things they've accomplished, they sat down and were like, what should we tweet out? Oh, how about the PS1 came in different colors? It seems a little odd to me, a little out of place. Or it's a hint. It's a tease. I mean, you already have colored controllers, so why not have colored systems? And they would mark up the price a little bit because right now the standard black DualShock 4 controller is cheaper than a colored controller. I think the colored ones are $5 more. So it's not like a huge difference. And another thing about colored systems is that it brings out a ton of the hardcore collectors. Now, those people are very small in numbers compared to the overall player base, but they are there and they are willing to spend money. Look at all the people that collect all the Nintendo 64s that are different colors. People that try to collect the original Xboxes that had different colors or the limited edition versions. Those collectors are out there. And if you release a PS5 with multiple color options, they'll get snatched up. Colored systems, let's do it. Going back to the controller, I would love for the next controller to have a longer battery life. The DualShock 4 runs out of battery so quickly. I think it's because of the stupid light bar. And I have mine dimmed. I wish I could just straight up turn it off, but I have it on the lowest setting and it still just eats up that battery life. I have to charge my controller every other time that I play, and with the PS3, I had to charge my controller like every 5 days or something. PS3 controller definitely lasted longer than the PS4. I do like the feel of the PlayStation 4 controller. I think it fits well in my hands, feels good, like I don't have any issues with that. It's just the battery life. Next thing that I think would be cool is a service called PlayStation Premium, which would be 12 months of PS Plus and 12 months of PlayStation Now combined into one deal. So right now it's $60 a year for PS Plus and $60 a year for PlayStation Now. You combine them, which would be $120, take $20 off, $100 a year. You get a year of PS Plus and PS Now. I think that's a pretty solid deal. They've improved PlayStation Now, has over 800 games that you can play. PlayStation Plus gives you access to multiplayer and a few free games every month. You will never have a reason to say, I have nothing to play, because you have a ton of stuff to play. And they have improved PlayStation Now. You can download games. You don't have to stream them. I think you have to stream PS3 games, though. I could be wrong on that. I'm pretty sure you still have to stream PS3 games, but all the other ones you can download. And also a pro tip on PlayStation Plus, it usually goes on sale during Black Friday and in June during the Days of Play sales event, and they drop it down to $40. So if you buy it then, you will always have to renew it when it's on sale for $40. So that's what I do. I never pay $60. I only pay $40. So next time you need to renew PlayStation Plus or you need to buy more, just remember that. I would like to see gifting and a wish list implemented into the PlayStation Store. Being able to gift people games is great, especially when there are a ton of sales going on, because PlayStation always has a sale going on. And then having a wish list is nice, so you can keep track of games you are interested in. There are a lot of games I'm interested in that are kind of smaller games, and then I end up forgetting about them. But if I had a wish list, I could keep track of them much easier. A cool thing would be if you could see the wish list of the people on your friends list. So if there is a sale going on and you're feeling a little generous, you can see their wish list and be like, oh, that game's on sale, I'm going to buy it for them. Most video game stores have these options available, and I don't know why PlayStation doesn't. I would also like to see better name changes. I think other services do name changes a lot better. So what you could do is just have an account name and a display name. Have two separate names. So your account name is what you are identified as. That is your unique name that no one else can have. That's how people send you friend requests. That is your identity. But in games, you change your display name to whatever you want. Like right now, my PSN is MoshPotatoes. I would like to shorten it to just Mosh, but I can't because the person that owns that account is active. So I will never have that name. And I can't have it anyway because of their name change system, which says that even if you change your name, your previous name will never be recycled, like you still own it, which I think is stupid. So I'll never have that name at this point. But if I could change my display name in-game, I could shorten it to just Mosh, and then my actual account would be MoshPotatoes. So bring in display names. It can't be that difficult, and I don't think it's that much of a problem, because right now in Modern Warfare, if you connect your account to your Call of Duty account, you can change your display name in the game. So on Modern Warfare, my name is just Mosh. And lastly, another thing I would love to see is the return of some multiplayer exclusive games. Bring Resistance back, bring Killzone back, bring SOCOM back. Or make a completely new series, I don't know, but we need some good multiplayer games. I know I said exclusive, people don't want to hear that word, but hey, they're not going anywhere anytime soon, so you just gotta deal with it. PlayStation's got the single player games locked down, no issues there, no complaints, good to go. Let's get some multiplayer back in the mix. I know Uncharted and The Last of Us have multiplayer, and they're exclusive games, but I mean, their multiplayer's okay, but those games are mostly known for their single player. I mean, people know that I'm definitely a huge fanboy of Resistance, so that is the series I want to return. I know Insomniac is quite busy right now, although they have been tweeting about Resistance quite a bit lately, so I don't know. I mean, they said they wouldn't make another one, and it's not even in their control, it's PlayStation's control. And yeah, they're working on Spider-Man 2. I think they're working on new Ratchet & Clank as well. So yeah, they're very busy. I think Bend Studio could make a new Resistance game. They made one of the PSP games. Were they both PSP games, or was one a Vita game? I don't remember. They either made a PSP game or a PS Vita game of Resistance. So I think it'd be cool if they made like a full-on PS5 Resistance game. But that's just me. Can you imagine how cool a new SOCOM game would be on PS5? I'm pretty sure, was it Zipper? I think Zipper made them, and they went under, so it would have to be a new developer for them as well. But these games have very loyal fan bases, and purchases will be made. You just gotta bring them back. I think that's pretty much all I have right now for this video. Another thing would be like improvement to the UI, not necessarily the design. I think the design of the PS3 and PS4 UIs are fine. Easy to navigate, easy to find things. I don't have an issue with that. I just think they could be a little bit faster. Like if I'm in a game and I need to send a message, it's kind of slow. Getting into the PlayStation Store is kind of slow, and then navigating the PS Store it could be a little bit smoother. We don't need any more updates on stability. My PS4 is very stable. It's never had a mental breakdown, so we're good on that. And I really just want to see Sony continue the success of the PS4 into the PS5. I mean, it's not a secret that I love PlayStation and why I am so close to it, why I latch onto it, why I talk about it so much on the podcast. I do admit to being a fanboy. I have nothing against Xbox. I have nothing against Nintendo. But the difference is I didn't really grow up with them. Like, I had an Xbox, but I only played it for Halo. I had a Game Boy, but I never owned a Nintendo console. PlayStation was just the main console. I started playing games when I was 3 years old, and it was on PlayStation. That is my childhood. And the reason why I stay so close to it is because it's followed me into adulthood. Like, a lot of things we grew up with, we're not associated with anymore. Stuff you used to listen to, music-wise, when you were a kid, you probably don't really listen to it much nowadays. Shows you used to watch, you probably don't watch them anymore, or they just don't exist anymore. You grow out of things. But the one thing that stayed constant with me through all these years was PlayStation. So now as an adult, I can still carry a piece of my childhood with me. It's just crazy being able to experience some of these games again, like the Crash Team Racing remake or reboot, whatever you want to call it, that came out. I bought it, played it. It's like, whoa, this game I used to play when I was little, I'm now playing again. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Very excited about that. That's going to be goosebumps like the whole time I'm playing it. And that is why I will always support and buy PlayStation consoles, because, again, it is part of my childhood that still exists. It's something I never lost interest in. I have always loved video games, and I will continue to love video games. I think that's going to wrap up this video, so I would like to know what you want from the PlayStation 5. What did I not mention in this video? And with all that said, I will talk to you guys later.